Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another cast here in the ZGL. We are back for another one, a winners round one matchup in tournament play tonight. It's going to be EpiQ Pink versus those boys over at Atlantis Souls. We are going to have an interesting one for sure tonight. It's going to be a little bit interesting. I haven't seen a lot of these teams play in this league very much. So we're going to see what happens here. I don't have, one of those things that I don't have very much information to give you tonight, but we expect a good matchup. Both teams making it into the bracket play. So you got to think these teams got to be good for both sides. So we'll see what goes on again tonight. A very, very epic. Okay. Epic Pink. Sorry, there you go. My bad, boys. But Epic Pink going to have a good one here tonight. I expect it to be an interesting one for sure. As we talk about map set here for just a second, it's going to be an interesting map set as well. We got a Vault Hossie red card. So a pretty interesting one for sure. If we get to those last two maps, it could go either way. As you know, the mental chalk could be coming in for one side, or it could not, as we have seen reverse sweeps. We've seen everything on this channel. So it will be interesting as we are just now waiting for code here. I just sent it to you. As we are just waiting for code, guys, this match is going to get started here pretty soon and hot and ready, as it is going to be an interesting one for sure tonight. We'll see what happens. As always, we have just give us a second here, guys. Some technical difficulties, I do think. So just give us a couple minutes as we are trying to load into the lobby. We got some teams in the chat as well. I think it could go either way tonight. I'm not really sure. Like I've said before, haven't really seen either of these teams play. I'm hoping for an interesting series. It is winners round one. As always, it could go either way. As we do get loaded into the lobby, we're just going to be setting things up here in just a second, guys. So give us a couple minutes to do that, and then we'll get going for you. V2K is on the side of the Atlantis Souls. Sorry, just making sure my production guy gets everything in there for the teams and the names so they are right. As we'll be seeing an interesting matchup come up. Gonna see one that is going to be interesting for sure. No duo cast tonight. It's just me here on the sticks with my production man, as always, Dre Wavy, a W man for the production. If you need anything in that realm, he can be your guy for sure. As we are all ready for the Concaster, everything is ready to go. Oh, hold on, let me make sure which side they're on, because it might be wrong now. Okay. Yeah, ATL is team 2. What'd you say? W, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining in on that as well. We do a lot of casting for different leagues. It is a interesting matchup. As we are going to get loaded in here, guys, we are headed to a map 1 vault. We're going to see what happens for both sides. It's going to be interesting here quick. Remember, we have Epic Pink versus Atlantis Souls, ATL Souls, if you will. And it's going to get hot and heavy here quick as we hop into a map 1 vault. Anything. It could be anybody's game tonight. As we know, in winners round 1, records do not matter. This is where you make a statement for the rest of your bracket run, as this is going to be one of those matches that we look at to see what can either side do. We're going to get a little judgment here for both sides. Hopefully, we just get a good match. That's all I ask for, as ATL Souls are going to start off on the worst side here. It's going to be the side of Epic Pink going to have the early break to P2. They do not have to push out too hard, but it's a 3 dead in the feed here. Wiz getting a 3-piece there. for his team already to start off hot as he's in the hill as well, getting time, knowing that the rotations are in favor of him. Friend having a kill back in the feed for the side of Epic Pink. MDOT doing well as well. Friend and MDOT combined for 2 there. They get back onto the hill. As we talked about before, this P1 on Vault can be just a little bit of jostling for positioning in this map, and you can see it already. Not a lot of hill time going in for either side as ATL Souls gets back on to the hill. Bando picking up one as well. As they rotate back into this P2, it's going to be a firing squad of the side of Epic Pink. Height on this outer position, just holding down to make sure that the spawns do get picked up. Going very back and forth, the kill feed being a little bit wrong there, as again, it is going to be a pinstripe kill feed again for both sides, and the hill time in favor of Epic Pink. They're looking good so far, trying to start out with early control as Gray does get 1, but can't get any more with that nade kill. MDOT and Height do combine for 2 there. Actually, I do believe that was another player, maybe Height and Lee, as they are great. Just pops a 2-piece to break open into the hill. Height trying to find a kill here. Make sure that he can secure this for his team, but he cannot. 3 in the feed there. All combined from the team from ATL Souls. They are looking good to start us off so far. Gray already trying to play for this position to P4. You can see that he is doing what is needed to be done out of an AR. Just making sure he has the rotations down. Making sure that they are doing well so far. As a nade does go out. Bando picking up that kill. Can he get another one? He does with the pistol. Can't get it done there, though, as he does get traded out. MDOT trying to find kills into the front of sight. Spots out one with the AR. Can't get it done. He is currently 2-9. Not having a great start as the side of ETL Souls just comes up behind him and pops VZK pops a 2-piece there as he absolutely starts ripping in this one. ATL still having the spawns for the better side of P4. This can be a money hill for teams. You know this hill, they gotta rotate here early, but MDOT taking out the blade to get another kill. He's 3-10. Not a hot start for him, as it looks like he needs to start to pick it up here if he wants to try to break this for his team, but the hill is going to go in favor of the side of ATL Souls. Team nade coming out for the side of ATL Souls, but again, they still have this back spawn. They know where the time is, where these players are going to be coming from. Now they just got to execute on the site. Looking good so far for both sides, as they need to try to get into the hill if you are the side of Epic Pink. Nothing really going down on this hill. It's just them running into sights of guns for the side of ATL. They know exactly, like I said, where these teams are going to be spawning. And so far, you can see that the dominant pressure has favored them so far. That's 2 kills in the feed there for Epic Pink to break in with the last about 5 seconds of hill time. And you can see, again, it's going very back and forth on the hill. It's going to be MDOT popping 2 in the feed. He's going to be your no-name player as he does get taken care of, though. And Bando with a crazy snap-on into the top hall's position. He finally does get taken care of. And it's just a back and forth so far on this P1. No one really getting a lot of time here. You can see that it's favoring the side of ATL still, as they do get the hill time with another kill in the feed, but 2 for MDOT, as 2 for Friend, actually. There you go, my bad, boys. As the kill feed is kind of messed up, I gotta recognize that, sorry. As it is going into another P2 as a 3 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Epic Pink. They're looking good, but a 3 back for ATL Souls. They are looking good, holding down the pressure and they want to make sure that they have this spawn here. You know this can be a little bit mixy if you don't have the spawns. One of the players from Epic Pink does spawn up in the back, but decides to hit out front with his team, as it is MDOT getting another kill in the kill feed. He instantly gets traded 3 in the kill feed there for Epic Pink. They got to get this hill time. This is more important than anything to try to keep them in this one. You do not want this lead to get out of reach for them, and so far it is doing so, as ATL looks to take this one in dominating fashion in map 1. Can't get that. VZK cannot get that kill onto Height. And there's a 3 in the feed again for the players of Epic Pink. Height picking up another one. He's on a 5 streak. You're starting to heat up if you're Epic Pink's side, but MDOT not having a great showing here again. 9 and 20 really hasn't done much on the map. Not much in the hill time. Make that 10 and 20 for him as he gets another kill in the feed. It's going their way so far for the side of ATL. They need to try to close this out, though. Do not allow this team to try to mount a comeback. And for the side of Epic Pink, they need this hill time to even get a sniff at this one. As right now, it is not looking good for them. Gray absolutely snaps onto that player in MDOT and makes him look human, as it is not. Again, another 5 spree here for Friend. They're doing the right things, but they're just not getting the hill time if they are the side of Epic Pink. They're down about 100 points here, 101 points. And now they got to get this P4 rotation, and they have it. They have the rotation to P4. They did not have this in the first rotation of hills. This is where a lot of teams try to get a lot of this time back in their favor. And so far, they're doing so, as a 4 dead in the feed here for Epic Pink. They're looking good so far. Another one by Gray gets picked up, though. And ooh, Friend just absolutely gets beamed there in the top art position. Bando and Gray combined for 3 there. And so far, it's not looking good for the side of Epic Pink to try to take this one back. As they do get the hill time, though, they're clawing themselves back into this one. They're trying to push that threshold into the positive realm for themselves, but it is just too much. I think this lead might be a little too much to come back from. They still have the hill time, but we head back to a P1. Rotations have to be in if you're the side of Epic Pink. They are not going to be in, as ATL Souls do take control of the hill. They have the time, but the hill time not going their way. It's going white as again, Epic Pink get into the hill, but is back and forth in strike kill feed here. If you're looking at that, so far, it is still in favor of the side of ATL Souls, as they look to be the dominating force. They have the rotations to B2 as well. Now only down 60 if you're Epic Pink. You got to try to bring this back. MDOT trying to push himself back to that positive realm, but this may be too slow of a start for him, as he is still not trying to get this hill time for his team. And he gets the kill in the feed as well. Friend as well does get one. They do get the rotations to P2. This is a crucial gunfight, and MDOT gonna win it, as he is double positive in the kill feed, though. He needs to try to play a little bit slower and a little bit on time, as the time goes to blue for Epic Pink. They are trying to claw themselves back into this one. We could see a huge comeback here if it is going to happen, but ATL instantly breaks there as they get the kills in succession, and now they're just going to control this hill time, and they're looking to close it out here on the P2. But Epic Pink trying to claw themselves back into it. They need to try to get this break fast, but if they can't, it's going to be a hard situation for them. As the hill time goes white, Friend popping a 2-piece, and it is also, I do believe, Height, but he gets taken care of. They both get taken care of on hill. Now we go to the hill time, as ATL does get it back, but now they're trying to rotate the P3. If you're the side of Epic Pink, you need to have that P4 side again, And Gray is just too strong in this position, absolutely beaming you as he drops a 3-piece in the feed, and now he knows exactly where you're going to spawn at, and he just can't get that kill onto height as his teammate VCK does pop a 3-piece as well. Make it all 4 for him as he's on a 5 streak. He's trying to close this map out for his team. Make it a 6 for him, actually, as it is looking good so far for ATL. They need to close this out in a dominating fashion, and so far they're doing so. And Gray on the outside does get taken out by height. Now it's going back in the favor of the side of EpiQ. This is a close battle here at the end. They're trying to make it a little bit more doable, but they need this P4 rotation or this map is all over. It's done and dusted. And again, Gray popping another kill outside of bottom art, looking dominant so far as he is 28 and 25 on a 2 streak. He knows players are trying to rotate through the back spawn. Can he get it done though? As you see, MDOT getting a kill onto Wiz, but there's 2 players in Hill, and this is all she wrote. This is done and dusted. ATL, Atlantis Souls, take map 1, 250 to 168. EpiQ doesn't get 100-point clubbed, but at the start of that, you thought it was going to be, as it was a dominant performance here for the side of ATL Souls. Yeah, Zombie, if you want to go ahead and mod for us, that'd be huge. As we get out of that map, just ATL looking to dominate. If you're the side of EpiQ, this is where you got to bounce back. And so far, it's not looking good for them. Next map, sorry if I said match. I don't even know what I said. S&D. S&D, you're good. Yeah, you're S&D. You're good. As we head into the S&D, it's going to be on the same, not the same map. It's going to be Hacienda here. As we do look into this one, you got to bounce back if you're the side of EpiQ. Maybe they're not just a good respawn team. They got to start bouncing back here and throwing some punches of their own, as it is Hacienda search and destroy. We head to a vault control after this, and if we get to a map 4, it's going to be another Hacienda hardpoint. But so far, ATL looking dominant in that map 1. You expect them to do the same thing. It's going to be EpiQ on the side of offense first, as the bomb is going to be picked up by Leeway, maybe? As he does pick it up, having the AR in hand, this team looking to execute to the A site. But they get taken care of in the top halls. A 1-for-1 trade gonna happen. Make that 2 in the kill feed here for the side of ATL Souls. Wiz popping another one as well. Only 1 left up. All dead in the kill feed. And ATL Souls take a dominant round 1 on their defensive side. Wiz pops a 3-piece to finish that off, looking dominant as he starts 3-0. We do get the map back here, the mini map back here, so you can kind of see where these players are going to decide to go. It's going to be another A execute for the side of ATL Souls. Is this their first offensive round? We saw an A execute try from the side of EpiQ. You got to think Gray picking up that first blood, though, and height. And I do believe it's Friend and Leeway going to get the kills there, as it's now left in the 2v1 here for Bando. He's got to try to figure it out. And Epic Pink gonna take the first round win there. Did the stream crash? Must have just did it on my phone, I guess. ATL Epic Pink going to be on the side of offense here. They're headed out to another A site. We're going to see what happens here. The stream being a little bit glitchy here, guys, so I do apologize if that is the case. Friend going to pick up one kill. As it is a back and forth so far. ATL going to have 3 down. Gray left up by himself. Bomb going to be down here for the side of Epic Pink, as they do get the kills in the kill feed. I think we did, because I have a session is at 40 seconds. As okay. Alrighty, so it could be just a little bit of lag here for you guys. I do apologize if that's going on, as Gray pops a 2-piece. Friend gonna pick up 1 to try to make it even as we head back into this. So far, it's looking good for the side of ATL Souls. Guess it's really laggy, by the way, Dre. As we are trying to fix the stream for you guys, I do apologize about the lag there, as it is a back and forth on the kill feed. Height gonna be the last one alive here for the side of Epic Pink. Great and Wiz left in the 2v1. Can they get it done on the clutch for themselves? As Height tries to figure this out, but he cannot. The bomb's going to be not defused here, and that last kill comes in clutch there for the side of ATL. Okay. So information just let in here. The stream over on YouTube, if you guys want to go watch that, it is not lagging. So if you feel like your Twitch is lagging a little bit, I know it's doing it on the mobile app here for me as well, as I'm looking at the stream. So if you're feeling a little bit of lag there, go ahead and head over to the YouTube. It's the exact same cast, me as well, and it's just on a different channel over there. So go ahead and head over there if that's what you're feeling. As so far, it's a 1v3 here for the 1v4 for Friend, as he's got to find the kills and can't do so. as we head into this next round. It's going to be 2-3 here in favor of the side of ATL Souls. They're going to be on your offensive side, but it's MDOT. Friend and Height actually going to combine there for the kills in the feed. Gray gets one back onto MDOT. It's a 2v3 situation. ATL's got to figure this out here as they have to split up the team. It's a little bit harder to do here as another player for ATL does go down in Gray. Wiz getting one back in blood for his teammate as now he is left alone in the 1v3 situation. Make it a 1v2 now, and he cannot clutch up as Epic Pink take another round. We are 6 rounds deep. It's 3-3. This just being a chess match here for both sides. MDOT 0-6 here, not having a great start to either map 1 or 2 here. We're still on a donut. Your team is over 5 kills. You gotta do something here. He's died every round. Gotta take a little bit of a slower route as he decides to hit this top window. He's gonna take this aim battle as he does pick up one there. That's going to be 3 in the feed here for Epic Pink. Only one left up is Gray. Now he's got to figure this out as he does take care of MDOT into the middle of top hall there. Now he's going to split the map and rotate through into the back of your line. You got to figure this out if you're the side of Epic Pink. Time ticking away, though. If you are Gray, he's got to try to split these teammates up. He's going to head on to the defuse, and it's just not going to go his way in this one. And again, Epic Pink picking up another offensive round win. ETL Souls on the offensive side here. Going to be Wiz, your bomb carrier. And so far, it's going to be an opening blood there for Bando. As the execution is going to come in. Actually, it's not. As that player does get taken care of. Height and MDOT now left in the 1v4 situation. Wiz picks up another one. Now MDOT having to go huge for his players here as he's trying to figure out where these players are going to be at. He's rotating through the back of their spawn. The spot out does happen for VZK, but it's just going to be an easy one there for them as they push it back to a tied scoreline here. We are the way this map is going so far, we're probably gonna see a round 11 here. As it is tied 4-all now. As it's Epic Pink trying to hit out towards this A site. This has worked for them before, but they need the pressure early as it is a blind. It's a blind read for the side of ATL. They're going to be on the B site. Gray going to pick up one. Now they know information is here, and Friend going to get taken care of as well. Now Epic Pink left in this 1v4 scenario. See how the side of ATL decides to play this as the rotation is going to be coming in, and that kill is going to be happening across the map there as it's now 4-5 here for the side of ATL Souls as Wiz picks up that last kill. Just holding down the corners for the rotations from bottom line. And he takes care of that player in easy fashion. As they now take the lead. Now it's in Epic Pink's ball is in your court here. You gotta try to push this to around 11 and try to win it. But can you do so? As ATL heads out to this A site, this is where they're going to execute the bomb at. And it's a blind counter to the B side, and no one's going to be home here for Epic Pink, as they do not have early pressure here. This early rotation, though, coming in through the back spawn. Friend gonna get picked up there in the back of spawn. It's gonna be 2 here, as it's now a 2v4 situation in favor of ATL Souls. Both players going to be up top halls. A spawn out for Gray is going to happen as the information gets led over. As MDOT picks up another kill there in his feed. He's 3-9. Not having the greatest of showing here in the S&D. As he picks up another one. Can he get this last kill though? He does. And now it's a 1v1 and he can't win it. ATL Souls take map 2 6-4. Gray finishes 13-6, a very dominant performance from him in the search and destroy. He was looking good in the hard point, and he pulls it back over from the search and destroy. And again, like I said, this had to be the punchback map if you were the side of Epic Pink. Now it's going to be a snowball if you cannot get the next one done, and that will be the series as well. As we head into a vault control, we're going to see what happens here. I mean, he tried his best, though, in that 2v1 situation. I mean, 2v4 to start it off. I think it was a 1v3 situation. As we did not get the score switched over, but it's going to be 2-0 here for the side of ATL. We'll see what happens here in just a couple seconds. Predictions are going to be started. If you guys want to go vote into those predictions, win some channel points for your side, make sure you choose who wins in this one. As we head into a map 3 with ATL in dominant position here as they hold the lead 2-0, but we've seen weirder things happen as it's 2-0 for the side of ATL. They're going to be on the defensive side first. This control map can be a little bit of a backbreaker for either side here. You can't go 4 dead. You can't allow it to happen, and you don't want to get spawn trapped as a 3 dead in the kill feed early here for the side of ATL. Can't get all 4. They know they're going to be spawning out P2 as Gray picks up another kill to open up his campaign in this map as he gets taken care of, though, there by Friend. As MDOT starts 2-0 in this map as well. High 0-2 to start us off. It's not a great start here for either side. They kind of have to get the jostling for position down and then get onto the site. Our Friend, another kill in the feed. He makes it a double for himself as he now is 3-1. 3 kills in the feed for him, all going the side of Epic Pink. MDOT on a 4 streak as well. These guys trying to get streaked out and capture this B point. The fight is just going down over at the other side. His Friend does get taken care of. MDOT can't do anything there as well as Height is in your top art position. The power position does get taken care of as well as VZK now headed over there. Gray trying to decap this point as it is just the slowdown now for the side of Epic Pink. They have to get onto one of these sides as Friend does get taken care of, though, after he gets that kill. MDOT and Height getting taken as Friend and Height getting taken care of there as MDOT pops another one into the feed for himself. They try to get onto this A site to pause the time as Wiz gets taken care of in your spawn, but 3 dead again. These guys from ATL just not allowing you to get out of your spawn. You gotta figure it out if you're Epic Pink as Bando makes the full wrap behind you. It is not going to be a easy take here onto the A site. You know, two players are here. Gonna reload, can't get the second one, gets one, but can't get it at all onto the second one as MDOT starts 7-2 this capture with 9.8 seconds left as BZK does take care of that player on hill. They're headed over now to the B site, and Friend here just making sure we can get this cap, guys, and they are not going to be able to with only 3 seconds left, and Bando pops a 3-piece to finish us off, and he's looking dominant in this one as well. He pops a huge 3-piece to not allow these guys to take this B point. This is going to be your play of the game as best play of the round, I should say. As he pops a nasty 3-piece there to get out of this round. As we go back into it, it's going to be ATL now. On the offensive side, they did the work to get defensive round 1 win. And now you can see it's not looking good for some of these players on the other side. Maybe Control just not their game mode. As Bando is going to be trying to capture this point. He's going to push out early for the pressure onto the site. Gray getting the first blood. That's 4 dead in the kill feed here for the side of Epic Pink. Now they're going to be in hell as they try to get this B point back. But it looks like they are going to try to go through the middle of the map here as they get another 3 dead. But Friend in your back line, you got to take care of him. You do. And now you get that secured point. You got the extra minute of time onto the hill as well. So they can work to try to figure this out as early or as slow as possible. As it is MDOT picking up another kill, but 2 in the feed, make it 3 in the feed for the side of ATL, and that's all 4 dead close to the hill. They're coming in here. They do not get the secured point onto the last one. They have 3 on the hill now. If you're Epic Pink, 4-12 out of 2-year players, you gotta start shifting it around, shifting the narrative if you want to try to push this to a map 4. This is the one you gotta win, as it is 16-20 life advantage for the side of ATL. Make it 14-21. This just not going the way of Epic Pink. And that's going to be another round win here for them. 2-0 for the side of ATL. They're looking to take this in dominating fashion as they did in the first hard point. They are up 2-0, looking for this last round. And if you're the side of Epic Pink, you're looking for this reverse sweep. You got to have it in. One round away here for ATL. They're looking to try to take this in a dominating fashion as Height does get takes care of 1, as 2 get taken care of in the feed here on the defensive side, but 3 dead back for the side of ATL. And now they know they have the pressure, make it all 4 dead for them. They're going to start pressuring up onto this map. As you can see, BZK already here just gets a freebie headshot there as Bando gets naded out. Great, getting the kill back as well. And it's very back and forth to start us off in this, but the side of ATL having that life lead so far, only by 2 here. As Wiz and BZK pop another triple in the feed. BZK gets taken care of by MDOT. Now he's shouldering this Light's position, making sure he can try to secure this kill and the hill time for his team, and he cannot. as Bando gets one in the kill feed as well. 16-9 from him as he's looking good so far. Another kill going for Bando in the kill feed as well. 3 dead again. This time has to be stopped. If you're the side of Epic Pink, if you want to keep yourselves in this map, you gotta stop it here if you want to keep yourself in the match. But that's 4 dead in the kill feed again here for ATL Souls. And so far, they look like they're going to take this map in a dominating fashion as players are already leaving here. And this is all she wrote. ATL Souls win round 1 of winners as they move on to the bracket. Epic Pink gonna get knocked down into that loser side. Very unfortunate event if you're the side of Epic Pink. You just look like you're not awake on the map so far. We are going to be waiting here for the side of ATL to join us up for a post-game interview. Just stick around here for a couple seconds as it is going to be very, very interesting to see what these boys have to say, as Height was the only one that stayed in at the end of that. But you look at the side of ATL Soul, 17-7 from Gray, absolutely dominating from him. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes here. As we just for the side. No, it's okay. He's about to join. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Good match, man.
Appreciate it. You need webcam on, or what we're doing?
No, you don't have to have your webcam on. It's okay, man. Sure. If you want to, yeah, you can. It's up to you.
Okay, hold up. Let me see if this. All right, we're good now. What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? As we are joined in here, just count us in, Dre, whenever you're ready. Okay, as we are joined in here for the post-game interview, ladies and gentlemen, join with VZK. Dominating performance out of your boys there. Can you give me any little bit of insight here? What were you expecting out of Epic Pink? Because they did not look like they showed up in this matchup.
Honestly, we expected 3-0, I'm going to be honest. Came in there, they were a little late to doing vetoes and stuff. They showed up like 10 minutes before the match. And my boys came in ready, came in hot. Everyone did their jobs. Came to win.
And, you know, we look at that map 1 dominating performance there on the Vault hardpoint. Hacienda, you know, you have a little back and forth on the search and destroy, and then you go back to Vault and just 3-0. Is that you guys' map, or like what's going on there? It like obviously has to be.
Yeah, going into it, I did a little research on the team, and they didn't really play Vault, so I just figured that'd be our best map, and that's one of our better maps on Control. So
for sure, and you know, I give credit where credit's due. There's a lot of good players on this team. There's not anybody overslaying, just doing their job. It seems like. Can you give us a little bit more of insight what it looks like for your team going into a matchup like this? You know, you're in winners round 2. You guys are trying to push to that playoff, a little bit more of that playoff berth, maybe into the grand finals even as well from the winner's side. So talk to me a little bit about what the mental has to be for a team going into a bracket play.
Yeah, the past couple weeks we were slowing down a little bit, so we decided to hit like a little mental reset, take a little break, come back, come in hot, and going into round 2. Hopefully, we're playing the Atlantis Black team, so excited for that.
For sure, and I just want to say here as well, thank you for the opportunity of casting your match tonight. And is there anything else you want to say to the rest of the league or anybody else, any teams watching you out there tonight? What should they look out for if they're going to meet you up in this bracket play?
So I just want to say, you don't want to play us on Vault Control. That's all I got to say. And ATL back, you're up next, buddies.
Alrighty, thank you for joining into the interview. We do appreciate you as always.
Of course, happy to be here. Thank you for casting it.
Yep, no problem, man.
All right, appreciate it, brother.
Yep. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we appreciate the ZGL for allowing this league to take part, allowing players to be here and play the game that they love, allowing casters to do their work as well. Big shout out to the production team here tonight and Dre Wavy. He's one of the best guys to do it. He does most of my production work when we have duo cast. He does all of the map stuff, all of the logos that you're seeing go in to this stuff. And just a little bit of a shout out here for myself. If you guys want to get joined in and notified when we are going live, because we are part of a lot of different leagues, we do have a Discord that will be linked in either in the description or in the chat itself. Make sure you guys go ahead and join up into that, as Zombie got that taken care of for us. And again, we do appreciate you as always, and we will catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen.